Good morning, everybody. Last time I spoke about how the medical researchers could bring in people from different industries to help them be more innovative and also get their products to market a little bit quicker. Today, what I want to talk to you about is some of the things you need to understand. First of all, there is a new science called epigenetics. Epigenetics is what your body does as it relates to your five senses. So you take in information from your five senses and your body does things with that. It might give you stress, it might make you laugh, it might make you itch, it might make you do lots of things. But think about it this way. When you're born into, let's just say, the sub-Sahara, out in the middle of nowhere in the desert, well, your body actually does come out, and you look around at birth and your body senses what kind of environment it's going to survive in, and then it makes changes to survive in that environment. Your blood could be thicker or thinner. One of the ones that absolutely has truth if you're in cold weather or hot weather. But as you go along, it actually genetically changes you. And I'm not sure why everybody thinks this is a new science, because if you know anybody that does hypnotherapy or hypnosis, they've known this since the, I want to say, the early 1800s and maybe even the 1700s. What they talk about is different body syndromes that bring information into your body, and your body basically stuffs it somehow. For instance, let's just say you're full of anger. Well, your body stuffs that down. If you don't let that anger out, that anger causes high blood pressure. If you have a lot of fear or a lot of anxiety, you brought that in somehow, either through what you saw, through what you hear, through what you smelled, through what you tasted, through what you felt. And you turned it into something inside your body. You can have different things like a crying syndrome, which is something that has to do with your head and your headaches all the time or something like that. You also have the fighting syndrome, which is your arms or hands if they hurt. There's something that you're really wanting to do, but you're fighting against doing it, is the proper way to say that, I guess. And then there's the running syndrome, which is your legs hurt because you'd like to run away from this thing, but you can't, so you stuff it down into your legs. And then there's the stomach area, where, as you know, that a lot of stomach problems can be caused by stress and things like that. Usually that area has to do with a decision you need to make, and just for whatever reason can't make it. So epigenetics is kind of cool, but what can we do? Well, first of all, it's already a proven fact that something like hypnosis can actually change your genes. It actually lights up your brain and can help change genes, or turn genes off, turn genes on. So that's an amazing thing right there. But let's just take that a step further into the scientific world. Let's just say you have a gene that genetically exposes you to cancer. Does that mean you're going to get cancer? No. All that means is you have the genetic disposition that you could get cancer. Now, if you're bringing information in, such as deep anger, and you're stuffing it inside of you, there's a better chance that you'll get cancer than somebody that doesn't have that particular tendency. So what I want you to think about is really try to get some tools to learn to release anger, release stress, release anxiety. Pills are great, but they're for immediate use. If you're taking a pill but compounding yourself with anxiety the whole time, it's not going to work. You have to have some kind of tools to be able to get rid of that anxious and anger and things like that. Hypnosis is a great one. Exercise is a great one. Believe it or not, meditation, eating right, breathing right, they're great ones. So all of those things that you need to do and can do, and you don't have to do it for hours at a time. I mean, if you read any of Tim Ferriss's books, and if you don't know who Tim Ferriss is, you probably need to look him up. But if you read some of Tim Ferriss's books, you realize that you don't really have to work out all that long to gain muscle. Now, I used to be an executive with several Fortune 500 companies, and I am now just old, fat, and ugly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this stuff to work, and hopefully over the next couple of months, you'll see this fat face go down. You'll see some of this go away, but the ugly's going to still be there. Can't do anything about that. All right. So I hope y'all have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you got any questions, put them down below. I answer all of them. Subscribe if you like hearing this kind of stuff. I've got a bunch of them about any kind of really disease or things that you want to talk about. You can actually put those below and I'll make a video of it, about it. All right. Have a good one.